Let's talk guitar. Hey everybody, I've gotten a couple questions about my guitars, so I thought it might be fun to do a couple gear videos to talk about some of my favorites and some of the modifications that I've done to them. One of my main guitars these days is this Gibson SG Custom. I've always really loved Gibson guitars, and the SG has always been a favorite, mainly because of Tony Iommi of Black Sabbath, who's one of my greatest guitar heroes and really got me into music and metal when I was a little kid. So definitely a strong nod to Tony and Sabbath. I decided to tweak mine a little further and put 8185 EMG active pickups in there for a little bit more power, and an FXR Floyd Rose bridge for the full scale of whammy. And so combined, it makes for quite the metal monster. So definitely a favorite. Another one of my main guitars is this Ibanez Prestige, one of the Joe Satriani signature models. I got this one used many years ago, and it was in pretty rough shape, but I managed to restore it, and in the process had to change out the pickups. So I went with 8185 EMG active pickups, once again, kind of a favorite set of mine. And after a little bit of the rewiring was done, I felt the guitar was otherwise perfect. And it was pretty impressive considering the condition it was in when I got it. So I have a lot of respect for the team at J-Craft in Japan that built it, because the level of quality is unreal, you know, especially after all the years of heavy use. So definitely a top favorite. Last, but certainly not least, is this beautiful Gibson Les Paul Standard. I've always really adored Les Pauls and feel they have a truly unique tone. There's some little extra kick of low end that make them super heavy and perfect for metal. I also did very little modifications to this guitar, which is a little rare for me. I'm normally swapping things out and kind of upgrading things. But it already had one of my favorite sets, the Burstbucker 3s. And other than some aesthetic changes, metal knobs and toggle switch, removing the pickguard. And the only real modification was the plastic nut switch to bone, and for a little bit of tuning help, but otherwise just rocked and ready. So it certainly sees a whole lot of use. Stay tuned for more videos. We'll be talking bass guitars, guitar amps, guitar pedals, and all kinds of other cool stuff. Stay metal.